What is up, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Chris Hendrickson here, coming at you with the Hendrickson News. And we have a super exciting story. If you have been following the vegan scene, you know that Cory Booker has been a champion among animal issues. And today, he has officially announced that he will be running for president in 2020. Now, this is super exciting. He joins the list of candidates, including Kamala Harris, including Elizabeth Warren. But many people are against Cory Booker already right off the bat. So we'll go into why he's good for animals, why people are not liking him, and if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. You can go over to Facebook, you can follow me there, you can join in on the conversation on Twitter, and if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that big red subscribe button. All right, let's get into this. Cory Booker, 6 hours ago at the time of recording this video, tweeted, "I'm running for president. Join me on this journey." And it features a video right here giving kind of the background of his upbringing and what kind of constitutes his character. And one of the things that I really appreciate about Cory Booker is that he's always been really humble. I first learned about Cory Booker on the Tim Ferriss podcast, where Tim Ferriss interviewed him. Cory Booker was able to give his history, his upbringing, kind of his ethos of thought and how he became the person that he is. And that took him from a student at, I believe it was Yale Law School. I'm not positive. Let me check on this comment here. Because this comment thread, yep, so he got his education in Yale Law School. I'll be going through this comment thread because I think there's some fascinating stuff here. But the interview is fantastic. It talks about how he went from Yale Law School to becoming the mayor of Newark, New Jersey, and then eventually a U.S. Senator for the state of New Jersey. So Senator Booker has been, I'm not sure how long he's been a senator, but in 2018, he had a very impressive track record of voting on animal issues. You may remember our humane scorecard from when I talked about Kamala Harris and her running for president. And if we go down to New Jersey here, so as you can see, you've got the various bills on the top, with like horse soaring co-sponsor, domestic violence co-sponsor, final farm bill vote. They just updated the Humane Scorecard in 2018 to include the Farm Bill vote. And if we go down to New Jersey, you can see that Cory Booker has a 100+ rating. It's the same rating as Kamala Harris. But one thing that vegan advocates and animal advocates are really excited about is that Cory Booker is actually vegan. He'd been vegetarian for a while, and now he's vegan, so that wins him a lot of vegan brownie points with that community. But even though he has this epic track record of voting favorably on animal issues, the vegan community may not be reacting so well. Veg News posted this picture of Cory Booker running for president, Senator Cory Booker. And if you go through the comment threads, one of the first ones you see is, too bad he's in bed with Wall Street and sold out to Big Pharma. You got some love for Cory Booker 2020. And then going down through the article, some people are saying, if he thinks vegans are going to vote for him or vote for a corporatist tool just because he pays lip service to veganism, he needs to check himself. Yikes, Veg News, yikes, just because he's vegan, we're going to ignore the fact that he joined Republicans in killing a proposal to lower prescription drug prices. We're going to ignore that he's paid for by Wall Street. So there's already some really harsh criticism right out the gate. And this article from Vox in 2017 really goes into what they're talking about right there. It says, titled, "How Cory Booker Went from Progressive Hero to Traitor in Under 2 Days." Getting into the article a little bit, we have this part right here. So the story about Booker had flipped. The New Jersey senator and 12 other Senate Democrats had joined the bulk of Republican caucus to kill a proposal aimed at lowering prescription drug prices. So I believe that's what they're talking about there. I personally am not too knowledgeable about it. I'm not going to dive into it in depth, but I'll put this link in the description so you can go check it out yourself. But going into what some people are saying, why is a good thing. So as you can see, this person wrote hashtag Cory 2020. They said, he's qualified, altruistic, genuine, charismatic, unifying, and vegan. And then this person goes into list off some of the things he's already done. He has experience in Congress and education from Yale Law School. He's got a perfect scorecard from the Humane Society Legislative Fund, voting in favor of animals. He supports the Humane Society of the United States, Compassion Over Killing, Farm Sanctuary, and also a new group called Encompass, which is working to promote gender diversity and just diversity in general in the animal advocacy community. Continuing in, he's the only senator living in a low-income community. He literally carried a woman out of a burning house. We'll go into an article describing that. At a time when our country is divided, he's a force for unity. In his book, United, he wrote, "My father's truth was relentless positivity. He radiated it and seemed to believe that he could affect the world around him with the force of his spirit. He would tell me, son, there are two ways to go through life, as a thermometer or a thermostat. Don't be a thermometer just reflecting what's around you, going up and down with your surroundings, but a thermostat and set the temperature." So I think that that's really fascinating, and there's a lot of support for him. I've personally met Cory Booker. He's, really charismatic guy. I got to see him speak in Los Angeles a few months ago, and he was really impressive, really motivated the crowd. He got me really enthusiastic to get involved in the political process and really help out on issues that were important to me. And it was quite clear in the room that he was resonating quite well. So this small vegan community, there's going to be varying opinions, but I'm interested to see how he does in general. But getting back to the part here where he literally carried a woman out of a burning building, that turns out to be true. Interestingly enough. So in 2013, on the Daily Beast, Cory Booker rescues a freezing dog and 9 other things he has saved. He's rescued a freezing dog named Cha-Cha, a lady from a burning building, and so much more. So getting into this part of it, which I think is really fascinating, definitely one instance doesn't define a character of the person, but the fact that he was willing to risk, his own well-being to go and protect others, I think that action in itself is really powerful. And I don't know many other senators or people running for president, or even have run for president, who can match this sort of action. But let's get into here. So Thursday night, a concerned citizen who called authorities to rescue a dog named Cha-Cha who was left outside in sub-zero temperatures. "I'll head things up myself and investigate," Booker responded, and he did, saving the day and the dog. Getting in here, he saved a neighbor from a burning home. After returning home last April from running the city, Booker discovered his neighbor's house was on fire. Promptly, he darted into the building, found the woman who was living there, and just grabbed her and whipped her out of bed, he said. As America swooned, he suffered second-degree burns on his hand, but this is Cory Booker, and of course, that ain't no thing. "Yesterday, all my problems were really big to me," he said. The next day, today things feel a lot more clear. So you can go into this article about other ways he's helped out, and I'm going to cut the video right here, but ultimately, I'm pretty excited about this. This is not a formal endorsement of Cory Booker. I still need to really educate myself on the nuances of each candidate and see how this develops. There aren't many Republicans who have even announced that they're going to be running for president, so I'm interested to see what the field is going to look like. But if you're an animal advocate and if you vote favorably or vote intentionally on animal issues, really consider Kamala Harris and Cory Booker. Figure out which one appeals to you. Go learn the information yourself, and let me know what you think about this. Do you think you're going to be voting for Cory Booker? Let me know in the comments. If you think anyone else should run for president, please comment. Get involved in the conversation on Twitter. You can head over to Facebook, post where you got this video posted, comment and get involved in the conversation, or right here in the YouTube comments. Let me know what you think. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an incredible day. We're going to be covering the presidential race as we go through 2019 and through 2020, and I just hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more cool videos.